Face forward, please.
It's your girl, Justina Love. We're here at the This Is 50 office, and oh my goodness, who do we have today?
The Passport Brothers. The
man.
Come on,
Tony
Uncle
Yayo.
Murda and Tony
You know what it
Yayo.
is, man.
You know the vibes, we in the building. Green like
Clap for
that.
ourselves, man.
Green like it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Clap for ourselves.
Sometimes you got to give yourself your own flowers.
Yo, and not for nothing, just coming off a world tour. Another clap. Let's go.
Definitely.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
Let's go.
Thanks,
World
Definitely.
tour.
Put some sound effects in this shit. I want to hear all type of horns and shit, all that shit.
Thanks 50.
Yeah,
We're gonna get the
definitely.
Thanks 50 shirts soon.
Definitely. Salute.
So let's talk about the tour. Coming off of a world tour. What was your favorite part of it? Let's start with that.
I mean, the favorite part to me is just the hotels, because, you know, a lot of rappers have their artists in the Hotel Inn. You know, like, they might not say it, but a lot of entourages get treated like shit. Like, you know, even though we can say we're a part of the entourage, but we're artists too. So we're coming out and we get the biggest opportunity because we're going to a crowd that would usually sell out, like a Eminem, and, you know, 50's doing $1 million shows. So he's giving us his audience. So just to be able to perform in front of them audiences and being in some of the best hotels in the world, like we was in the Armani Hotel.
Oh yeah, that shit was fire.
I think, where was that at? Greece? Was it
Giorgio Armani.
George-
Yeah, that was in Italy. That was in Milan.
That was in Milan. We was at the
Milan.
Armani Hotel,
Wow.
and it was crazy because when you walk in the hallway, it don't look like doors. It look like you
It
just
look like it's
where
part
the-
of the wall.
It just looked like it's a part of the wall. So I'm like, where the fuck is my room at? And I'm looking around and I'm like, this shit is crazy. And when we came there, people was there early. They said Giorgio Armani was actually there
Yeah,
for
yeah.
breakfast.
Wow.
You know, so
When
it's
you
just,
walk up the steps, it got all type of dope little like sculptures of females dressed a certain way and all types of dope shit. No, that shit was fly.
yeah, you know, they got all the Armani products in there, but that was like a hotel that I've never been to. You know, because I've been to a lot of hotels, being on the road with 50. But the Armani Hotel, yeah, that was Italy, right? Italy, yeah, that was crazy.
What'd you love about it, Murda?
The best, I ain't gonna lie, the best part about the tour for me, it kind of just be like us bugging out. Me, Ye, my man Litro, even when Fifth would pop up in the room or some shit like that. Like, that'd be the part that people will like really never see. Like some shit you'll just never really see on camera. How we would just joke on each other or just bug out. Everything is like, everything is laugh. Like, with us is like kind of non-stop laughter. Like, period. We just laughing 24/7. I'm not gonna hold you. So that'd be like the best part of the whole shit for me. The shit you don't kind of do when you in the town, when you back here, you know, you back on get serious mode. But when we over there on tour, everybody bugging out. We laughing 24/7, beefing, joking with each other. That'd be the
right.
Like,
and you know
best
what's crazy?
part for me.
What's surprising to me is like when we go places, like people like, cause Murda's getting a chance to go places that 50's allowing us to go to, being on these tours and being on his tours, right? So what bugs me out is when I see people that know his shit. Like Rod Diggs, shout out to Rod
Definitely,
Diggs,
free Rod Diggs, definitely.
We was somewhere, we was like in,
I think we was in Denmark.
we was in Denmark, and the car pulled up, and he was playing Murda and Rod Diggs. And
Definitely.
because Rod Diggs is locked up. He got
yeah.
a lot of time. He was a real street dude, and you know, Murda, he's one of them dudes that's always connected to the streets. So I'm bugging because I'm hearing Rod Diggs and Murda, and I'm looking at him like, yo, you hear this shit? He like in Switzerland. So you get surprised. Like, music is something that breaks every barrier, every religion,
Definitely.
every color. It just braces everybody. Like, everybody loves music. Like, I could meet a white guy in Germany that know more about hip hop than a motherfucker from my hood. He'll start talking about Daz Effects and shit like that.
Crazy.
So I like Europe.
I met people out there. It was like that's explaining to me how they don't even really know English too much, but how they know all the words to the music. Like, yo, 50 done helped us learn English, the little bit that we do know, just off the music, and that's really how they communicate, just as far as English wise. Like,
I always said music is a universal language, right?
universal
We all could connect
so
on
seeing
those
that
levels.
was bugged out for me. I was like, oh, that was crazy.
Yo, we'll be all the way, and you hear a motherfucker say, yo, Murda the rap up. Shout out to the rap up. It's a new
Definitely.
Year coming, you know what I'm saying? But so I be bugging too, because like, G-Unit is definitely stamped as a worldwide thing. Like, I done heard us call us the Louis Vuitton of rap groups out there. So
yeah, I definitely heard a driver. One of our drivers
Right.
said that shit. That
So-
was crazy.
So when I hear when I hear a dude say, damn, the wrap up, I'm like, I kind of take the wrap up a little more serious because I'm hearing motherfuckers in Europe now saying, yo, Uncle Murda, the wrap up. I'm like, you'll never know how far your music will go. 'Cause
Definitely.
When you look at a New York artist, right, what places do we have to what places do we have to actually perform and get our music out there? Because when we first started, New York music was everywhere. It was down south, North Carolina, Atlanta, all these places. But for a New York artist, what markets do we have? We have
nowadays it's a little box.
yeah, we got New York. We might have Buffalo, upstate, which is New York still. We might have
Connecticut, shit like that, Boston.
But as far as you go into D.C., music starts to turn into go-go and different stuff like that. And we go into Virginia, we going towards the South. So down South artists have way more markets than us. Like a Boosie can do 300 shows a year just in the South, where he don't even have to go to Europe. But as New York artists, we have Europe. That's a big thing for us. We can go to Switzerland, Germany, Dubai. I done did shows by myself in Qatar. You know, the World Cup is there now. I've been to Qatar.
right.
And I remember they was talking about the World Cup. I did a New Year's show there by myself.
You about to go on tour right quick. You about to do your
Yeah.
Dolo tour, Canada.
about to
Shout out
do
to my boy
Canada.
Yayo on that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
Definitely. You know what I'm
When it's a
saying?
worldwide thing and like you deal with a person like 50, I always big up 50. And like I love Murda because when me and Murda, we go to Paris, I'm not staying in my room. He's not staying in his room. Lightro's not staying in his room.
Shout out my man
You know,
Lightro.
50's busy. He's 50's the type. We on tour. He's going on a movie set. So you know he's in his room either reading the script, working on a new movie or a new TV show, or music, all kind of shit. So he's super busy. His work ethic is fucking crazy. Like I said, we'll do 2
And
hours
that
on the
nigga
show.
still come bug the fucker.
Yeah.
It still pop
Still
up on
come
us in
bug
our
out.
room. Like, what the fuck y'all niggas doing?
I swear that nigga's like a robot or something. Nigga don't sweat.
Real shit.
Nigga, we doing 2 hour shows. He want to still go to the gym. Like and Murda be like, yo, we could do that shit too. We got to work and it's real
Definitely
because
real shit,
so
though.
so for me, when I see somebody with a work ethic that don't sleep, that's a multi-millionaire, like that don't sleep, I tell people, yo, you not working.
I'm like, yo, this
not
nigga
working.
serious? This nigga ain't stopping? Like,
He
nah,
working?
right after shows, nigga hitting the gym just like a fucking
Well, you know, come off
work
tour and
animal,
go on movie set. Nobody do that.
Yeah.
And I love what you said about going overseas and seeing how they take to hip hop. And I feel like
Right.
just like when a child is raised and they got money, right? They're spoiled. So
Right.
you don't know money when you were raised with, like, you know money when you were raised with money. So therefore, you get money is nothing to you. I feel like we're like that with hip hop. We take advantage of it, right? And you go overseas and they're like studying it and
No, they
they
really
know the
appreciate it.
lyrics and they're like living it, breathing it. So
Right.
for you guys to actually tap into that,
Well,
it's
it
a
feels like
beautiful thing.
people was like the younger generation is kind of trying to erase hip hop because they'll be like, "Fuck them old niggas,"
Yep.
you know. And
Yep.
I mean, we will say fuck OG niggas in the street. We had beef with.
Of
That's
course.
totally different. But
I grew up
I
saying
wouldn't
that
say
shit. I ain't
fuck
gonna
them.
hold
Like
you.
when I met Big Daddy Kane and we met who's that? Cool
Shout
G
out to
Rap?
Big Daddy Kane, definitely.
We was groupies. You could call me a groupie if you want to, but I was like, yo, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap. So like, I'm a person that kind of studied hip hop as well as 50. When we came off the block, hip hop was our getaway. My man was
That's
a
right.
DJ, so he used to go to Hot Wax. He used to get all the mixtapes. Like I really know music. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell you from Dog Time, Grandmaster Vic. I used to go to Jamaica Avenue and buy mixtapes. Ron G number 10. I tell people all the time, if you don't know Ron G number 10, you don't really know nothing about this hip hop shit. It's certain
Talk
things,
to him, yeah.
certain tapes, Dog Time, Grandmaster Vic. You know what I mean? I even put Mr. C on to a record one day that he didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could school a DJ because I've been around this. That was our getaway. When we wanted to get off the block, motherfuckers shooting or doing whatever they doing or hustling this block, we go to the basement, fucking listen to the music, try to make some music, or just analyze the music. So hip hop is a big thing. Like I tell everybody all the time, Ralph McDaniels was the first BET video music box.
Mhm.
Remember being
That's
a
right.
kid, you sit there, you watch video music box, like, oh
Nigga,
shit.
soon nigga come home from school, you put that on.
I remember classic shit, MC
Hell
Light,
yeah.
and it's different now because I like a lot of female artists, but back then, like MC Light and Queen Latifah,
Queen Latifah.
it was
man.
kind of different. Queen Latifah was like, "Who you calling a bitch?"
You
Shit, like,
Right.
girls was in school like, yo, who you calling a bitch? Like that was real. You couldn't call
That's
a bitch
right.
that like back
That's
then. And
right.
then who we had? We had Moni Love, MC Light. One of my favorites was when she was on the train. I think that was what song was that?
Was that
Hit the road, Jack. Remember they pulled up in the Jettas?
Yeah.
That was hip hop. Pull up in the Jettas. Jettas was the shit back in the days. Pull up in the Jetta, she jumped on the train, did her whole verse on the train. Because MC Light is another one of my
she was going hard back
female MCs that I like, you know. I like the girl rappers now, but it's just different. You know, it's more about twerking and taking a nigga money and all that. And I ain't mad because we robbed about, you know.
Let's not get into that conversation.
Yeah, you did. I'm about to say, you can't be mad at them because we've been...
I'm not mad.
We've been talking a certain way for a long time, so I get where they coming from nowadays.
Whatever make a girl dance in the club, I'm happy because we going to dance together. It's all good. So I might have a city girls. You know you got to have all that in the playlist for a party. You got to have the city girls and all this other stuff. But you know you got Lauryn Hill and MC Light, like them, like Queen Latifah. Like I said, who you calling a bitch? Nobody making records like that no more.
So true. So
they saying,
true.
you my bitch.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So
you my
true.
bitch, girl. Saying, who you calling a bitch? It was different. Think about it. With all the killing in rap, niggas ain't making no self-destruction, bro.
Nah.
Self-destruction. Niggas ain't making. That was the hottest. Think about it.
Yeah,
that was the hottest rappers in the world at that time to do
and
that.
They came out with a record like that.
Rappers now, if they say, yo, let's put the guns down, let's do a self-destruction record. Label's gonna be like, nah, man. We ain't with that shit. It's not really friends, it's competition.
So, talking about friends, the dynamic between you guys, has this always been?
Yeah.
So
me and him got records from way back.
That's a fact.
50 wanted to sign him way back. We always been, I always been a Murda fan as well as 50 and a lot of people. Like when you look at Murda, I look at him as one of them MCs that came up kind of on his own, self-made, and worked hard, had relationships with certain dudes, but still was this guy people were scared of, you know what I mean? But still respected. Like, yo, he's a cool dude. You know, so when we out of New York, when you in New York, when you walk to the store, everybody got an ice grill. It's New York City. Nobody's pussy here. You know what I mean? You don't give a fuck. The pizza man, the guy on the bike, they might pop on you. That girl might make you. It's New York City. You know what I'm saying?
And for me, just shit, I grew up around crazy niggas all my life. So when I got around, just like hanging with Fifth and Ye, I realized, okay, they just like the niggas I grew up around too. They a little off as well, you know. They're a little crazy.
Then you gotta remember, we out our element. Like I said, when we come back to New York, he back to the ice grill. I'm thinking we overseas. I'm like, oh shit, we not in Switzerland no more. So we back to the ice grill. All right, now I got to get the ice grill back on. But I like overseas because, all right, like Norway, the police got to put their guns in the precinct before. They can't
even go home. I think that was Norway.
They can't even bring their guns there. So it's like, when you go to Europe,
it's
like zero guns.
Oslo, yeah.
They might have terrorist stuff that happened, like Oslo, one bad thing and fortunate. And I think we did a concert and we gave back to the victims of that too. I mean, I remember
you told me something about that for the school thing they had up there.
Yeah, like they have terrorist events like once in a while in Paris and. But it's like to get a gun, you got to be a kind of special kind of dude to get a gun. While meanwhile, come on, man, everybody got, your aunt got a gun, your grandma got a gun. Grandma might pull out.
It's true.
You know what I mean? This is New York, America. But out there, it's like to have a gun, they're like, what? You know what I mean? You might have a couple of shootings, you know, in certain places, but it's not as much violence and not as much guns where you could just go to Walmart and buy the shotty, you know what I'm saying, or go ahead and buy the AK for $500, you know?
And that's interesting for people to hear, because I feel like
Zero
we're so
guns.
spoiled in America, right? Yeah. It's like, oh, they don't let us do anything. Meanwhile, you go to another country with just weed and you're done.
Definitely.
Right. Yeah, because they don't play. That's like in Dubai. If
damn near
you,
4 years
if you're
or
not,
some shit like that for
if,
the bud.
like, say you're married, me and Murda can't ride in the car with you unless we're some kind of family. It's different out there.
Wow.
So every place is different.
I didn't even know that shit.
Every religion is different. You didn't know that? Like, Dubai has very strict rules. Like Muslim countries, there's certain things that the women are not allowed to do. You know, there's a lot more freedom in America than here. But, you know, when we was in Saudi Arabia, they had the first woman Uber driver.
Word.
I mean, you're seeing it now. You don't see people that are getting killed. They say the soccer player's about to get, they're about to give him the death penalty.
Oh, yeah, one of them, a popular rapper or something like that from out there. One of those popular dudes just got, I think, about to get killed or something like that.
Yeah. So it's like when you're in other countries, yeah, you got to beware. Because, you know, we have our good trips and you have your bad trips. I remember flying to Angola. When you fly into Angola, it's welcome to the jungle, baby. You ain't gonna see no nice Ritz hotels there, Ritz Carltons and nothing in Angola. It's welcome to the jungle.
So what's one hard thing about touring?
Going to places like Angola, it gets tough.
I didn't experience
you
that.
got the luxury.
I
You
didn't
didn't
experience
experience that.
Angola. Yeah,
You know,
I didn't.
50's crazy.
He told me a lot of stories about that one.
50's crazy. He'll do the shows that other rappers won't do. And Angola was something that me personally, if I was 50, I wouldn't do it. Like, it's crazy there. We landed. Once you don't see a Burger King and McDonald's, you know it's over. It's
The hardest thing about tour really is when you gotta about this tour that we was on, is when we had to probably start moving around our own luggage when the tour was over. Other than that, shit was kind of cool and smooth sailing. That was the only rough part.
Only moving the luggage.
Only moving luggage. I mean, we did the whole tour on the jet. I ain't gonna front. It was like, this was real top-notch shit. Everything, every show we was on the jet, from the venue to the hotel to the jet.
Caviar pancakes.
Yeah, he ain't lying about that shit. So it was a real exclusive
And then the perks
trip.
are lovely because, you know, everything, you know, for God doesn't want, 50's not coming out. All right, we'll take everything that 50 was going to do, we're going to go do.
He's staying in his room, but we're here.
He's going to stay in his room, we're going to eat the caviar pancake because I'm open to me, I never thought we'll make it this far. So I'm fearless. Like, I'm open to anything. Like, I'll tell Murda, let's eat some caviar. He's looking at this shit like, what is this shit? You know what I mean? Let's eat some escargot. If I'm in Dubai, I might eat escargot. That's snail. You might not eat that. You know, but I'm just like to, you know, live life.
Yeah, he does one of his
Never thought
expand your
you never
horizons,
think you're gonna
all
make
that
it this
shit.
far, bro. Like the things that we've done in hip hop, and as to be down with legendary people like Dr. Dre, Eminem,
That's right.
50 Cent,
That's right.
Jimmy Iovine, Interscope, Paul Rosenberg. You know.
I mean, how was it for y'all seeing that Emmy award-winning Super Bowl?
I
Come on.
always think about
hip hop took over Super Bowl.
Listen, definitely, and I always appreciate everybody from like Renee to a Jeremy to, you know what I'm saying,
Definitely.
to a
Shout
lot
out
of
to the
people,
gang,
people that's behind the scenes.
Green Light
Divine,
Gang behind the
Flav,
scenes,
the
Mario.
people that's behind the thing, because one thing I learned from Fifth is this is business. He's not 2 minutes late. He's not 1 minute late. He's not 50 seconds late. If I know I gotta meet him somewhere and I'm late,
every time
he know. We spinning around, he gonna leave, that car going. So it's all about business. A lot of artists not like that. They'll be 2 hours late, don't care. A lot of people, and then a lot of people will meet us and they be like, damn, I didn't know these guys were nice guys. Like, we're not animals. No, people just got a perception of you because the things we went through. We all come from a rough place. Him, me, you, anybody. We all come from a rough place. But if you get a chance to get out of that, that's the best thing in the world. To see the world, we on our fourth. How many countries you been to, man?
I can't even count no more. Damn,
France,
about 60.
Dubai, Milan.
Just this tour alone, we hit 45 countries, right? So
That
shit.
tour was wild.
I've been fucking with the
Everywhere.
gang damn near 6-7 years right now. So I'm probably up to about
And we're staying
60,
and look,
70
and we're,
countries
and we're
right
doing
now.
amazing. We want jet ski cars in Dubai on water. We're going outside. We're staying in the W in Dubai. You know, we're staying in the
And
Miami
not only that,
hotels.
but the love you guys got
Oh, and then
all
the breakfast.
over
Oh
the
man,
world.
don't talk about the breakfast.
Oh, the compliments.
Don't
we
talk
read?
about
Still
the
talking
breakfast.
about the pancakes.
That was like a
hold you.
bonding thing
We
with
went,
everybody
yeah,
in the tour.
because we definitely everybody make
breakfast?
sure they get up every morning and we definitely
to
at the
have that
breakfast
breakfast.
spot.
I did an interview when a guy told me that European food is trash. I'm like, I don't know who you went with, but I'm with 50. We, you know, and that's like breakfast. We got the croissants. The food just tastes different over there. You know what I mean? Like the turkey and everything. It's like it just tastes.
It do.
It's different. Even the orange juice, because you
It
know he
do.
loves orange juice. That's his favorite thing. Drink orange. You can need an orange juice commercial. This guy. So
OJ,
then the croissants. Then you got the chefs back there. You know sometimes you got to tell them because they like to put like this cream in the omelet. So
You
that
gotta
was
tell
like
them no
something we
cream.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
no cream in the
I don't know why
omelets,
they do
man.
that. They put some cream in the omelet. We're like, no, none of that. Don't do that. And then, you know, sometimes it get crazy. You know what I mean? Because we hood niggas. You know what I mean? Like one day I could tell you, you know, and this is something I always want to talk about. When is it appropriate and not appropriate to say nigga? Because we argue it all the time.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Because
God.
we're in a restaurant.
You gonna have that conversation with me?
My thing is, I feel like be yourself. I feel like be
Wait
yourself.
a minute, that's not always safe though.
But hold
That's
on.
not always safe though.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we had breakfast, right? So we had breakfast. Mind you, we are only black people maybe in the country, if it right? So we had breakfast and shit. So we talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we niggas keeping it regular. Niggas ain't changing for nobody.
Mad loud.
Talking. Nigga. So I'm seeing the white people look at him, and I'm like, yo, my nigga, you kind of ODing on. But I'm saying my nigga. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, you kind of ODing on my niggas. You ODing, my nigga, yo, so what, nigga? You fake nigga. But sometimes you kind of gotta slow down on that shit. That's what I'm telling her. I do it too, and I catch myself like, yo, we ODing on the niggas. We the only nigga here.
He really don't like when I be saying nigga a lot.
The next day for breakfast, guess where we was at? Yo,
he trying to say they put us in the back because of me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
Next day they're like, no, we got a special spot for you right over there in the back. Oh, nigga. Ladies looking at us like, smelling like weed in the morning and shit. Nigga. So I think it's appropriate sometimes. Sometimes.
I think it's always cool to be yourself.
It's cool. I do it too. So you know what I mean?
He definitely do it too.
I was like, yo, Murda, you old dance.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
But we just be bugging out. Then the next day we'll laugh. See, that's why
Definitely.
they put us back here. We laughing, but it ain't nothing. Because, you know, we like aliens out there in Europe sometimes.
That's definitely how I feel. When we walk in the spot, the way everybody start looking at us, it'd be like, shit, damn.
Be in this hotel, like, I never seen a nigga in this hotel.
Hell yeah. He ain't lying.
Word. That's how you be feeling.
So you said something right now. You said, I never thought I would make it this far, right? Right now, you just dropped the Loyalty mixtape.
Yeah, it's going to drop soon, yep.
We got Rocket Chambers
Flex.
taking off
Flex
last night.
Yep.
I want to hear a little bit about this.
I just got motivated during the COVID. I just got motivated to get back into the music. Like, the beats was there, everything was there. And, you know, a lot of fans was asking. We got a lot of loyal fans with G-Unit. Like, even with Murda, like, how they asking him for the wrap-up and different songs and stuff like that. So sometimes, you know, you just got to get to work. You got to give the people what they want. Because, you know, the COVID was tough. Like, dealing with the COVID for artists, no shows, you not moving around. And the shows, for me, is what keep me, like, going. Like, I don't like staying in one place. I can't do it. Like, I'm just like a hustler. My parents Haitian. My mom's just, I go to work. Thanksgiving, Christmas. So, and then you got to do like 50. And I'm always going to praise 50 because like Thanksgiving, that passed, my mom's was like, tell 50 I always pray for him. You changed their life. You know what I mean? Because my mom's remember 50 coming in the house to get me. My mom was a little older, so 50 know how to talk to people. So she didn't know he was a shooter guy. Shoot people, he got shot. 50's such a nice guy. I don't know what that. But like Banks' mom, she knew 50 was a drug dealer, shooter. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, Banks' mom was like, yo, no, don't get in trouble fucking with this nigga. But my mom was like, take him, take his brother too, take everybody. Because he always had the gift for gab. Because, you know, it's like, yo, you can't even praise nobody or have love. Like, me and this guy relationship, this is my guy. Like, we overseas. You come to a show, you're going to be like, yo, I love fucking with them.
Definitely.
We going to go to Paris. We going to go to the Louvre, look at the Mona Lisa. We going to do shit, you know? He was bugging out in there. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
So, Murda, you were just, the whole trip, you was just,
you know what
you were enjoying it.
I'm just happy to be there and enjoying the experience, man.
That's right.
You know, this is my first time doing a lot of this shit that I've been doing, so I'll be just having so much fun doing this shit. They know. It's like, then as soon as we go on the jet, everybody be looking like nigga Murda about to pull his phone out. They know I'm about to be, what's up, nigga? We out. So it's like, no.
We trying to see who get the
nigga
picture of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, exactly.
We fighting for the post first. You know, everybody's fighting. And we felt good because security knew us.
Definitely. That was the best part
Picture
about
you
that
going
shit.
to see the Mona Lisa. You hear me?
Real.
You going to see the Mona Lisa. Security's like, yo, Murda. Where's 50? We skip a gang of people. People looking at us.
They was
See,
mad.
in the treatment, you gotta
they
understand.
Was mad.
I love America. I love the U.S., right? But artist-wise, when you go overseas, I done seen Boys to Men, and they like, yo, overseas helped us keep staying afloat. J. Woo the Damager. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see these artists overseas, to me, it's the shit. It's crazy.
Yeah,
they know how to treat artists.
He needed that, man. Appreciate that. All right, definitely
See,
appreciate that.
thanks for the Armani Hotel. That's what I'm saying. I never stayed in the Armani Hotel. You know what I mean? You know what? Open a sugar packet and it say Armani on it. That's not regular shit. You know?
He don't want to do construction, but he ready to work, man.
You know what I mean? Come on, Armani sugar for breakfast? What the fuck? Caviar pancakes? We used to eat beef patties and cocoa bread and be on the block with a quarter order.
And the cocoa bread is that's an add-on.
Yeah.
The beef patties, when you get the cocoa bread, that's the plus.
And sometimes we drink tropical fantasy. No,
What?
that's where we come from. So drinking champagne and
So we came a long way, kid.
getting to take care of your family and it's all of the stuff you love. It's hip hop. I love hip hop. I'm a fan of hip hop. I respect the DJs, the artists, the music, the culture. I like drill. I like R&B. I didn't get SZA album yet. I heard SZA got the
Oh man, you gotta listen to it.
I heard she out so
Gotta
bad.
listen.
They said she viewed more than Babs Bunny or something like that. I seen. But I gotta get that SZA album because I heard it's crazy.
Get it, it's
I
crazy.
like all kind of music.
It's crazy.
Like I go from Nina Simone to fucking Eazy-E. You know what I mean? I like everything.
And that's a beautiful thing to hear. I mean, the energy you guys talking about going overseas, talking about taking pictures with the Mona Lisa. I feel like this is the vulnerability that hip hop today is afraid to have. Afraid to say, oh, look at me with the Mona Lisa. Afraid to say, wow, I'm at the first time at the Eiffel Tower.
But not everybody could get next to the Mona Lisa, so it's not like...
Murda's like, wait.
Yeah, not everybody could just go.
Yeah,
look
they're
at
not
me.
skipping the line.
Yeah, they're not. It's not that easy to get to the Mona
I'm
Lisa.
sorry,
but
Murda.
I understand what you was trying to
Or
say.
to
you know
go
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
16th church in Israel.
Yeah, it's not
where
that easy to
Jesus
do
was
these
cleansed.
Wow.
And where Jesus was sacrificed, and that was an amazing thing. Like,
But just
I
to
can tell you a
hear
story.
you guys
Murda,
talking about this,
Murda,
it's like...
we went from the Muslim part, and we was going towards the Jewish wall. And let me tell you, this security was ready to shoot Murda. He said, you gotta take this thing off your head, man.
Oh my
He wanted
God.
him to take the Muslim
Because I had the
wrap
Muslim
around
wrap
his head,
on my head,
and
and
we
we're about to
towards
go to the Jewish part.
The Jewish, what's the Great Wall? What's the wall called again?
The Great Wall, like the
Something
praying
wall, you
wall.
put a message
I know
in
you
there.
put the message.
Yeah.
You put you write a note, and then you put the note in the wall.
Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
took mine off. Murda wanted to keep his on. Then security turned shift. He was a fan, and he let him in. So it's to be stuff like that. But the first security wasn't with it.
First security definitely wasn't with it. You gotta take that off. Gripping up on his gun and all that.
Oh
Nigga,
my.
like, damn.
Because it's amazing to me. Because when you go to other countries, like religion is real.
Yes.
You'll die over.
Yes,
over religion.
yes.
It's not a game. You know, it's like you better be careful. You know, it's not a game. Like how you see people protesting.
He was serious.
They get
He was
knocked
like,
off.
he wanted
Like,
niggas to take
yeah,
that shit off.
In Israel, it was real. Like with religion, it's a real thing. You know, it's real. Like people go to war over stuff like this.
But one dude was cool. Even one of the Jewish dudes, I'm not gonna lie, at the spot, because when I had the turban on,
I kept telling him, Murda, take it off.
Yeah, he
Murda,
kept saying
take
take it off. You know,
Said
yeah,
Murda.
he felt uncomfortable, like, man, because
Murda,
everybody
Yo, we're gonna
in
have
there,
to do like a
everybody in there.
don't do when going on tour
Yeah,
murder. Like,
I saw-
son,
You see the Jews,
I'm like, Murda, take it off. He's like,
you see all the Jews with the, you know, the little thing they be having on, and I got the
yeah, the yarmulke.
I got they got the yarmulke on, and
Everybody
I
had
got
a yarmulke on.
Everybody got-
Even
I
me,
got-
I
He had
put a
the-
yarmulke on.
Yeah, you
I
did.
put a yarmulke on too.
You did.
I put a yarmulke on because
And I had the turban.
You gotta wear a hat. You
So
have to wear a hat. or
okay,
something on
okay,
your head.
okay.
So I didn't want to walk to the wall because I had that on. I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not going to that
told him,
wall.
take it off. I'm
He like, yo, just take it off. But I'm not gonna lie, it was this cool dude that had the yarmulke, and he came up. He like, what happened? I'm like, nah, I got this on, so I don't want to walk to the wall. He was like, nah, it don't matter. He like, if everybody here believe in what they supposed to believe in, it shouldn't be a problem with you going to that wall. And I like, he took me to the wall, had me write my thing down. Jeremy, my man Jeremy was with me, had me and Jeremy write our notes, and we put it in the wall and all that, and it was dope. I just respect how he didn't care about the turban that I was wearing. He was like, that don't matter. Come on, let's go. You can still come to this wall. So I thought that was dope. Word.
Crazy.
But he was agreeing to disagree though. Because he could have threw a yarmulke on.
Yayo's like, no. He was supposed to take it off.
He was just, fuck that. Brooklyn for you. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole Brooklyn.
Shouts to Brooklyn. You already know. Murda already know I'm Brooklyn.
I just
so.
want everybody to be like, you know, let's not be biased, or let's just be.
No, you're right.
If we all here for one purpose and y'all believe in this, let's just keep it like that, man.
Right.
Don't make me take my shit off.
But that one security was trying to.
He was, yeah, he definitely was.
That's
doing
when I knew it
too.
wasn't a game. Take it off. Murda don't want to listen. Then luckily they switched shifts and the other guy was a fan.
They switched shifts right before shit was about to go down, though. I ain't going for it.
Oh my goodness. Well, now we got Murda here. The end of the year is coming.
Oh shit.
The wrap up.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? For the first half of the year, my brother right here was telling me, fuck the wrap up. Right here?
I was.
You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't gonna hold you. He been putting the most pressure on me since.
Wait,
he
what
went
was
on
it?
tour,
After
like,
Dublin?
we
Where
got to
was
get
it that they were bumping it and he was like,
no, it
wait
wasn't
a
just no-
For
minute.
me, overseas, for me, I could tell you when we was overseas, just to hear people from like Switzerland, Germany, Paris, wrap up, Murda. The wrap up is like a part of hip hop history.
It really is.
You know, but I just know he got other records too. So people, you know, but the wrap up is like so serious for them. So I'm like, it was like a double-edged sword. You don't get tired of people asking about the wrap up? Because he got way bigger records than that. But the wrap up is like a part of hip hop history. But when I was overseas and see, you know, white dude run down on you, yo, Murda, fucking wrap up, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is amazing, bro.
Nah,
People know him
definitely.
overseas. It was like, I was amazed by that. I know they know me from overseas, from the G-Unit success and, you know, the 50 and Eminem and what G-Unit did in the game. But to see him, like, they know him. Like I said, motherfuckers playing Rod Diggs and Murda out there. Motherfuckers really know hip-hop out there.
They definitely do.
It's like,
Yeah.
it almost
and
feels
I
like
definitely
it's
salute
more.
and appreciate Fifth
Yeah.
for opening me up to that whole audience like a motherfucker.
It's
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
it feels like it's more appreciated sometimes out there. You know, when you see a
I
J.
feel it
Rue the
is.
Damager, like
I really feel it is.
J. Rue the Damager and KRS-One. I mean,
Shit, rest in peace to Coolio. We was just we
yeah,
had ran into
we ran into
Coolio
him
out there
overseas.
in London.
Coolio,
He was
rest
just
in
out
peace
there
to
running
Coolio.
around
Yep.
getting the bag. Word, we all ran into each other, and that was dope as fuck, man.
So when it comes to the wrap up, right? Is this something that you were into the news since you were younger, when you were young, or you liked when they came in the house and they were talking the gossip to you, and you was able to go back to Yayo and break it down in a way, and that told you this is, you know what, I'm gonna turn this into something.
You know, the wrap up for me, it started. I'm not gonna lie, people like not just because we here, but even with Fifth, the whole how to rob shit when he did that was kind of like a blueprint for me back then. When I seen like, damn, I like that's his attention, and motherfuckers be scared to say people's name. Everybody be so worried about their relationship or not hurting this one feelings, and I always felt like rap is a competitive sport. Like this shit is competitive. Like that's what this is here for, is a sport as well. Just like basketball, you know, basketball players could be cool, but when it's time to face off with each other, you trying to go at each other's neck. You trying to get busy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I felt with the wrap up, and just from the whole how to rob shit, I seen how the attention that it got, and it had me do things like that before, and that's where, you know, some of the wrap up shit come from like that. And I know people be scared to say names and shit. They don't want to ruin this relationship. Fuck that. You know what I mean? That's just how I be on there. I know it's
Now,
entertaining.
I feel like you kind of reverse that though, because now they want to hear their name coming from you. At the end of the
Not
year, they
everybody.
want to make that
Not
noise that is on the
Not
wrap
every-
up.
it depends on what happened.
It depends on what kind of year you had. You know, it depends on what kind of year you had and what happened to you. Like if you a rapper and you know I do the wrap up and you got robbed or you got beat up,
That's true.
You might not want to hear your name. You might I hope Murda probably forget about that shit that happened this year.
Yeah, I hope you forget.
But if you had some shit popping, some good success and all that thing, yeah, you might want to hear your name. You know,
So we talking about this year, Kanye?
Kanye had a.
You know he's number one on the list.
Yeah, he had an off year.
He's
You know,
number.
he had an off year.
He probably started
Yeah.
off with Kanye.
Yeah, he had an
Rapper.
off year.
You gotta throw Kanye in there.
Will Smith was popping.
Oof.
Yes, the slap that gotta be in there. It's so much shit.
August Alsina moving wacky.
Oof.
What happened with that?
There's a few
Yeah, they giving
things.
niggas the monkeypox.
What? Wait. What happened?
Save that for the rap.
Yes.
There's just
yes.
a lot going on this year, man. If I decide to do it, there's a lot going on. There's a lot.
Yeah, and I got the background reaction.
We was
mean
on
if we
tour.
decide to do
I
it?
know that's probably my guy Renee looking like, what?
Like, what you mean?
200 bars of that bullshit. 200 bars of that bullshit. We got a lot to talk about in the fucking rap up. And he was in
We was
Europe.
on tour.
And he was in Paris.
45
Don't tell him
countries.
you was in Paris writing the
Oh
rap
my
up early.
God.
He's in Paris writing that shit. You know, it's a whole different mindset.
That's right.
We still on Europe time.
We definitely is. I ain't gonna hold you. We
They
still-
tell me to calm down when I come back. I get bougie and shit. I get headed from European time.
Yayo, this year was a big one for you, I felt.
Definitely.
With Matt
Definitely.
Fafa,
My boy Ye turned the
with
fuck
Vlad
up.
TV.
And I told my
mean,
nigga he was gonna go viral, nigga.
My motivation, I tell you, my motivation is always going to be 50 Cent. Like I said, when we come off a tour, and he's doing 2-hour shows, and he says, I'm going to go to the fucking gym. You know what I mean? After we did a 2-hour show, we got on a jet. We had to get a hotel, we get a little bit of rest. He goes to the gym. We go to the show early. He's at the show venue early. He goes there early. Fucking might go, he might lift weights in there, you know, do whatever in there. He's running around and shit. Then we do the show, 2-hour sets, pyro, fire flying, dancers, gasoline in the air, all kind of shit flying everywhere. And then we come off the show, and he goes back to the gym. And Murda says, yo, we gotta work. That nigga going to the gym.
Definitely.
You know, I'm eating caviar pancakes, smoking.
He's not gonna let this go.
No,
We gotta call this interview caviar pancakes.
I'm eating caviar, smoking. We got the fire stick. We watching ESPN.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Lightro.
Shout out to
with the fire
Lightro.
stick.
We got the fire stick. You know, we drinking champagne and watching ESPN.
Yo, I love it.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta work. So my whole thing is watching 50. It's like, damn, you know what? He right. He been saying it this whole time. You gotta work. Because artists, we get comfortable.
That's right.
You know, we get very comfortable. And we had a 50 Cent to say, hey, yo, the second album's going to be the G-Unit album in his prime when he just sold 11 million records. So I'm gonna put Banks on. I'm going to put Game on. I'm going to put Buck on. I'm going to put Yayo on as soon as he get out of jail. I'm going to make sure he good. I'm going to make sure that nigga live in Battery Park so he don't get killed. Because he go back to the hood, they're going to kill him. That's just the way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say, if Nipsey's store was on Rodeo, would he have got killed?
That's right.
Rest in peace to Nip. But sometimes, you know, I love the community. I love the hood. When you look at all these artists, when you look at PNB Rock, going to the Roscoe's. Like, when I'm in Cali, we in Cali, oh, nah, don't go to that Roscoe's. We already know what it is. When you can't just go shopping on Rodeo. Niggas will send, we shopping, we spending 10, 20,000. Murda got the safe on his neck. I got the passport. Niggas got people to watch for that shit. So I always think that I had a nigga to learn how to move, be around Murda. He know how to move. It's shit to the game. Like, we targets now too. Motherfuckers hungry in the street.
Oh, yeah.
But you gotta think, if you got a Richard Million for 200,000, niggas is coming. That's 200,000. That could change a nigga in the hood whole life.
That's right.
And when you think like that and move like that and you appreciate, yo, we go to Europe, we ain't even thinking about that. He said something in the line, I ain't got to worry about my ops. I'm overseas. What you said? He said, you know what I mean? You ain't even thinking about an op or a nigga that don't like you.
Yeah, got some music we working on that we gone.
So this is what I was gonna ask next.
It's about the Ovix
Rap Up was written in Paris.
Yeah, but we gon'
So we're expecting music from y'all together.
We got a
Listen,
whole overseas
don't
project. We got some
don't
shit
let this
coming,
guy
man.
be bashful. He wrote half of the Rap Up in Paris. Half he started in Dubai, man. Through the country, we do shit that these motherfuckers don't do. They look like us.
That's a fact.
Look, they look like us. They smell like us, but they not
us. Definitely not us.
There's a lot of your favorite rap groups have never been to Dubai, never been nowhere. And they can be like, oh, you went only because of 50. Bitch, I done been to Qatar. Not you, but bitch, I done been to Qatar on my own.
Thank you.
Not you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell them. Oh, you only going because of 50. Motherfucker, I done been to Dubai and Qatar on my own, doing my own shows. So a motherfucker could say what he want, but I got to a point where I didn't really care about people's opinion. I read a book. It's called Art of Not Giving a Fuck. One of the best books I read. And I really don't give a fuck. I don't care about public opinion, Instagram comments, because these people are made to break you. They want to break artists. They want to break you. Nobody believe you. I was in 50 crib, no roaches and all that. We in a little spot, small spot. Nobody believed in that. He playing Get Rich or Die Trying already in the crib. He had half that done. Niggas was like, all right. Once the shit take off, niggas is looking like everybody get confused. Because they don't think that your dream is going to come.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to, you know what I mean? That's why I respect him. Because we had more of an assist. We had 50 Cent. So I knew I was okay. Well, he sold 11 million records. I'm on the out. I'm good. I'm going to get a percentage of his fame. I'm good. He had to kind of more do it on his own. Even motherfucker, he had deals with Jay-Z and them, but Jay-Z ain't going, never did. I always tell him all the time, Jay-Z ain't treating you like this, nigga.
Oh, he definitely like playing. You know, this nigga's a
Jay-Z might not even say hard as all.
So we just, had a. So the party we was just at in Miami with the Kardashians, Serena Williams, and everybody. We just finished performing. Great time, right? First thing my man here want to say, yeah, shit lit. Jay-Z will never take you to a party like this.
You might get invited to the brunch.
Nah, I don't get invited to the brunch.
Jay-Z and all these guys. I respect.
That's where my first 6-figure check came from. So shout out the Hov.
I'm just telling you. I'm just
jokes.
telling you how we get treated. I'm quite sure Hov and a lot of artists, they treat some of their artists maybe good, maybe not. I'm just telling you how we get treated. You know. I don't know. Jay-Z never had him in a Monty hotel.
It is gotta go. It is gotta go.
You know what I mean?
It is gotta
shit, my man Jeremy being that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Caviar pancakes?
Caviar pancakes. And they be like, yo, we got dinner set up for 50. Oh, yo, he's not going. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Let's go. 2 sprinters. Caviar pancakes. Best weed in the world.
I can't.
This is my boozy. This is my boozy passport, brother, right here.
You only got one life to live. That's what people don't understand. I look at life different. We got people in our hood that died at 15.
That's right.
Niggas are dying. Rappers are dying every day from natural causes to fucking gun violence to even this new era. They don't give a fuck. No kid will shoot.
Suicide left and right too.
Fucking 14, 15 will shoot your ass out here. So I look at life through a different lens. Every day, every picture is a moment in life. You having fun. You gotta live life. Can't do it again. Once you're out of here, what, niggas gonna care about you for about 2 weeks with Instagram? Maybe?
Yeah.
2 weeks, half a week?
Yeah.
Back in the day, somebody died. Oh shit, man, we gotta make a day. Man. Motherfuckers be fucked up for 7, 8 years. Because one of the homies died on the block. Man, you die.
I feel like social media is desensitizing us though.
Yeah.
We're seeing it so much that it's like,
okay,
next one.
Much bullshit
2 weeks.
That just
they don't care.
I've heard people saying,
you
know, something like, I mean, we used to say back in the days, like, oh, you know, being a rapper is dangerous. But now it's like, all right, who's next? And they really talking about who's the next one to die.
Right, yeah.
Scary stuff.
I mean, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous job. You know, you got bank accounts, bitches, and Bentleys. Motherfuckers are jealous.
All right.
I mean,
you know what?
I'm just keeping it real. And then if you're showing it on the gram and you got a Richard Millie on, now I know where you at. Like I said, that 200,000.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So you got to put yourself in the shoes of the sticker kid and the rapper.
Yep.
Like I said, you might see me in a hoopty. You might see me in a Maybach one day. I might switch it up. You don't know what I'm in. It might be behind tents. Somebody, you know. So you, like I said, learning from 50, because we had the most beef. Let's keep it real. Who had more beef than us? Who had more problems in New York City than G-Unit? No, name them.
It's true.
A lot of rappers didn't have altercations or didn't have beef or nothing to worry about. So they're more comfortable wearing their shit or get caught slipping. When you hanging around a nigga that got shot 9, 10 times, had beef with Preem, World, Henchmen, all killers. But niggas wasn't scared. The average nigga is gonna be scared. When you have money on your head and you call and I call Fifth, yeah, yo, niggas got money on my head, right? Niggas start laughing. I don't worry about that shit, man. I've been knew that. I've been knew that I had money in your head. I've been knew that. Yo, Fifth, you crazy, man. I'll get you later, my nigga. it turns into nothing. It makes you feel comfortable. Like, all right, well, he don't care. They got money on his head. Maybe I shouldn't care. I got money on my head. Let me just move the way he moves.
Yeah, move accordingly, nigga. That's it. Fuck that.
So, you know, that's why I'm always going to big up, because a lot of niggas now, a lot of the youth you seeing with these young niggas, I ain't got no big homie. I am the big homie. Once they make their millions, I don't got no big homie. I'm the big homie. That's what they say. But when they get caught slipping, they don't want to listen to their big homies. Yo, son, maybe you shouldn't move like that. Yo, maybe you shouldn't do that. Nah, let's not run down right now. It's not the right time. Yo, you bugging. You gonna go to jail. Like 15, yo, you gonna get killed. You got to watch on me. No nigga kill you for that. You ain't got a nigga to tell you that, because these niggas, young niggas are so rich that they feel like, I don't need a big homie. And by that time, you get caught slipping, because you don't got a nigga that been through the shit to give you the guidance. And I can get game from you, her, him, anybody. It don't matter how much money you got. You get game from a dope head crackhead.
Right. That's right.
But if you listen, you're going to soak up that game. So that's why I'm still here in my 40s. One of the most dangerous rappers. The shit Bobby Shmurda and them did, 14 guns on the buses. Sha Money, he wanted to be down with them niggas and have them niggas, because that reminded him of G-Unit. We had about 20 guns on the tour bus, nigga. As much guns as them niggas had in the studio, we had. With bulletproof vests. 20 guns. 20 niggas, 20 guns. 20 bulletproof vests. On the tour bus. Remember some shit happened in Philly? Guns was flying all over the place. We was in a hotel. Police ran in the hotel. Know what I mean? A nigga went back to go get his gun. That's how hood niggas is. Niggas so hood. Police, you know, going back to get my shit. Fuck that. I'm not leaving my shit. So all the shit that artists did, we did that already. The good, the bad, the ugly. Hip-hop police following niggas home. That shit was damn near created because of us, as much drama as we had. Fucking radio people get in my car. I got bullet holes in my bulletproof. Yo, is this a bullet hole? Girl from Hot 97. Yes, it's a bullet hole. Yes. That's the lifestyle we live. So I'm used to moving around, you know. And Fifth used to be like, yo, why you want to party in the club? Just party at the mansion. We had a fucking Mike Tyson crib. 50 was never there. That was like my house. 30 girls, champagne, fucking indoor pool, outdoor pool, gun range, motherfuckers shooting. Fucking everybody think they shoot bow bow in the gun range. Fucking crazy shit going on in there. So where 50 years like, yo, y'all motherfuckers can't come. It's when all the wild shit start happening. Police coming in the house. You know, them motherfuckers crazy. You know, once they hit 50 Cent, they think money. And that's another thing too. Like a lot of artists don't know. When motherfuckers start getting knocked out, punched in the head, them lawsuits cost money. Broken jaw, 50,000. Nigga break an arm, 100,000. That shit all cost money. 50 pay that. 50 pay that. Cause you rather somebody get their jaw broke, they rather pay the 50,000 than pay the lawyers 200.
That's right.
Cause you're gonna be paying the lawyers 200.
Hell yeah.
So if motherfuckers just like, yo, you know what? I'll take the 50,000. One of 50 guys, murder guys, just punch me in the head. A lot of artists don't know. Some artists.
You just saying that, I just thought about the Meg Thee Stallion situation too. You got to talk about that in the wrap up. What you guys feel about that?
That's gonna be sticky for him.
That's sticky. That's like a.
I don't know how you gonna flip that.
And that's an open case right now, so we gotta see what's going on with them. I don't know what's happening.
The trial just started.
They trying to say the trial just started still too, right?
Yeah,
I don't
the trial
know.
just started.
I know it's sticky. They're saying the homegirl might have shot her. It's all type of crazy shit.
All type of crazy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, about it in the wrap up.
Yeah, we see what's going on with Tory and Meg, man.
Megan is not gonna be his friend anyway.
Yeah,
Tory, him and Tory might be cool.
Shout out to Tory, that's my guy. Tory, my guy. We got a bunch of records
together. So you're not gonna shout out Megan though?
Who?
I'll shout out Megan. Shout out to Megan. You shout out Tory.
Yeah, shout out to Megan. We ain't mad at Megan. We can't consider Megan like a snitch though because she told.
What?
Can we? Or is it a double standard like that?
I feel like it's a double standard. Like, because back in the days, if a girl had a fat ass in the hood and told on two niggas is still going to mess with her. Think about it.
But she felt like shit.
No, just think about it. Back in the days, if a girl told on a nigga and she's a bad bitch in the hood, she's bad, she got a fat ass. It's never considered snitching when a woman tell to me.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
Unless you took down some big niggas, some kingpins or some crazy shit. Yeah, maybe. But if you had a fat ass and you told on 2 or 3 niggas in the hood still gonna hit that.
No, because I heard her saying something like that, like she feel, you know, the hood or her community. She said something like people turn their back on her.
She's
But that's
feeling really.
but see, let's talk about the rules of the streets, right? Right? A motherfucker get killed. It could be, a family member. Niggas would be like, yo, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. You see somebody get burnt, you know the rules of the streets.
So she know. Megan is a street rapper.
So she was supposed to just take the bullet?
The streets. Some people feel like she was supposed to just keep quiet about it if she initially kept quiet about it.
But when you hear a female get shot, it's not, people don't consider that really snitching. If you hear a girl get shot in the hood and she told on a nigga that shot her, she's not really a rat.
I feel like
we
we didn't hear that. We didn't hear that though. We didn't hear about guys.
Like if a girl gets shot,
but she feel like that. She feels like since she told that Tory Lane shot her,
she said the black community
she
feels
like the black community feels a way about her. Damn near like she's kind of like a rat.
Yeah.
Damn near. So.
But she's a civilian.
That's right.
She's not a person that's putting in work. Megan Thee Stallion ain't shoot nobody or sell drugs and nothing
that's
like
right.
that. She just was twerking and dancing. She's
a
civilian.
So
if a civilian, that's like you punch a guy in the face in the street and he'd be like, I'm calling the cops. He's a civilian. You know what's going to happen. You better boogie up out of there. So if she's a civilian, that don't really count as snitching because a civilian could tell.
So when you're creating the wrap-up, talks like this have to happen? Or you by yourself?
This is no.
Because now
like
this
crazy,
could
right?
It has to
happen.
This
has to happen,
yeah. Right?
But you know what's crazy? I go over a lot of things like this for myself too. Like, damn. So how do I attack somebody like
this? What I'm saying?
Megan? Because I got to look at it from, it's a couple ways to look at it. Like,
the hood
because
perspective.
she represents the streets. When
That's
you
right.
think of Megan for females in a sense, she represents the streets. Right. So it's like, damn.
But any way you look at it, a man shoot a woman, he's gonna you look bad. That's all I'm just saying. If a nigga shoot a nigga, it's all good. But if a man shoot a girl, it looks bad, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You agree with that?
I agree.
We got daughters. We got, you know what I mean?
Of course,
like,
I agree.
got a daughter.
I agree.
My daughter fuck with Megan. I'm not going front. She, she 19. She fuck with Megan. My son might fuck with Tory, but my daughter definitely fuck with Megan.
That's crazy.
But
that's crazy.
She's a civilian.
But do your son feel like
that's not
Megan,
snitching when you're civilian?
It's crazy. I'm about to say, but do your son feel like Megan is a snitch? No, like I got my son here right now. Like I said, he ain't got to just ask. Do you feel Megan is a snitch? I want to know what certain people think. My son,
a demon time era though.
You feel like she a snitch or nah? She's a female. She's a female. Okay. I'm just telling you how Megan feel though. She feel like the people turned on her for her comments that she made.
Gonna put pressure on her, right? Yeah, they're gonna put pressure. You're right. Of course, it's the streets. We already know. If we tell, it's Showtime at the Apollo. Yayo told, Murda told, them niggas ain't gangster. That's different, nigga. We get bullets put in us.
We definitely know that.
We can't even say nothing.
We know that, definitely.
For her, she's a girl that is a beautiful female. She dance, she twerk, she talented, she got on and shit. And it's a crazy industry. Whatever happened that night, it was crazy. Definitely. But at the end of the day, she is a civilian. She never went to jail. She never put in no word. She's a civilian. If a civilian tell, it's okay.
And you see these hood rules though. I think that's what gets
stuff misconstrued.
Don't start shooting down hood rules.
No, wait,
that's what we are. We are hood niggas, and we got hood niggas got to apply by hood.
I agree.
We gotta stick to that because that's all we got.
Wait.
That's our college. That's our our rules. Our.
But what I'm saying is. Right. I feel like y'all changing up with hood rules because just like he said, in the hood you shoot a girl and it's whack.
No, that is whack. It's never been. It's not cool for.
But that's like back. Listen, I'm old school. So old school on the block when two girls was fighting, niggas didn't wait for one girl to get a bra ripped off and niggas would break that shit up. You're making the block hot.
Definitely.
Niggas was getting money. You're making the block hot. Y'all take this shit.
That's what I'm talking. The real,
y'all tweaking, y'all wilding. This is a whole new era. Where
but I mean, the era we in now, niggas gonna pull out their phone. They're not thinking about it.
They're gonna pull out their phone. They're gonna see girls shit pop out. Oh, perv niggas. Oh, amp it up. I'm from an era. Yo, get that shit off the block. Y'all fighting? Nah, y'all making it hot. Y'all wilding right now. Y'all look crazy. I'm old school era. This era right here, I'm not from this. I don't know this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So my rules, like he said, from back in the days, you never tell. You never tell. But the girl with the fat ass they told, nigga from out the block, is still gonna fuck me. You know what I mean? That's what I know. Come on, we from the hood. Let's not. Come on, bro. I'm from the streets. I'm coming from a whole different kind of era.
So that is a sticky situation. I just brought that up because I know you brought up the whole Megan shit, and I seen her say something about she feel like
she feel bullied. She feel
since she feel like she told the hood turned their back on her, and you know shit like that.
Yo, listen. At the end of the day, these comments and all that shit, people will try to get to you. Like I learned from Fifth. This is the first thing he said when we signed the contract. Once you sign that shit, you're public property. Fuck Yayo. Fuck your mother. Fuck your cat. Fuck your cat. Fuck your dog. I done heard it all. Fuck you. Because you got to have thick skin. You can't let that bother you. Because once you sign that, you're public property.
That's right.
And with the internet, it's even more worse. So she probably feel back in the corner because, you know, internet, music, shit like that. You know, she probably feel back in the corner. But as a civilian, you're not wrong for telling. You're a civilian. But a person like me, I'd be wrong for telling. Because I don't consider myself a civilian.
So it's crazy if her friend shot her. You think she should? What if
What's
her
up with
homegirl
that?
If her friend shot her, then her friend is a gangster. She's still
whoever
shot.
Oh, so
Okay.
no.
Oh, hold on. This is what I'm saying.
No.
That's how the
That's
how they look at her.
If her friend shot her,
Right?
if a female,
You know I don't
shoots a
give a
female,
fuck, my
of
nigga.
course,
Child,
I know
I don't
that.
give a fuck.
But if a female shoots a female, and y'all supposedly hood female, and
Gangster.
she gotta, but Megan
Now
gotta
it's
hold it
hood.
down.
Now it's hood.
Megan can't snitch on the friend.
She's a civilian. She a super.
No, Megan, no. I can't go with that.
Caviar pancakes.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Somebody
Fuck
was talking on
that.
shit.
Fuck that.
My friend is regular. Nigga. What are you talking about?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
She eat
If it
caviar
come out that
pancakes
the
and all
friend
that, huh?
shot Megan, she cannot go. She can't snitch on the friend. I
She's
feel like
a
if
civilian,
female-
murder.
If a
So you
female
see what
shoots
I
a
mean,
female-
Murda? When I
even
come out and
agree.
I say, look
We
at the
agree
hood
that if Tory-
rules, how the
if
hood
Tory-
rules came out.
We said if Tory,
Just
I'm
sit
from
up.
the,
and we
I'm from
find out that
Brooklyn.
Megan homegirl shot her, that's different. Megan can't blow that up. You's a whole rat now if you blowing up your homegirl.
Murder, but you
Civilian
see
or
how
rat?
I'm
Nah,
saying how
see?
hood rules
Not if you
change?
rep the streets.
She's not repping. When has
Megan
repped
rep the streets. Megan talk twerkulator shit.
What is that? Time for the twerkulators, gangster. Megan a civilian, bro.
Nah, Megan reps the streets, man.
Listen,
If her
what
friend-
song? No,
she can't
don't.
snitch on her
Murder,
friend.
you're lying to yourself now. You just said twerkulator with the streets. You bugging. Too much of the champagne. We need more champagne.
We need some more
Please some of that
champagne.
champagne, please. She is a civilian.
Nah, if her friend side, she can't ride on
All
her
I'm
friend.
doing is really trying to
If a
figure
female
out
shoots
how
a
you
female,
come
you
up
gotta
with the
hold that
com.
shit down if you keeping it. If you
Hold
rep
that
a certain
down.
thing,
But
you
she's
can't
not-
rat.
She's not. She's a civilian.
If her friend shot her over something like, yo, listen, man, you was fucking such and such, and you know I was fucking such, and they start getting mad about that shit, and homie hit her, she can't rat on her friend over that pussy and dick
She's a
shit.
civilian. She never claimed to be a gangster, my nigga.
Yeah.
She could tell, and niggas will still buy her records.
If it do come out that her friend wound up shooting her, she got to find a way to drop the case. And
Drop the case.
charges.
What do you mean? Why her friend? If that's not your friend, if she's shooting you anyway, nigga.
Yeah, but as a female, it wasn't the
A
guy
female,
that shot
it
her.
don't matter if your friend is shooting you. That's not your friend, right?
But as a female, don't you think it's a little different? Wouldn't you agree? If the female shot you, can't snitch on another female for shooting you if you out here in these streets.
I'm shooting her. Nah, I'm kidding.
Well, if y'all claim that, y'all not civilians. Then, but if you're a civilian that go home or work and don't bother nobody, and somebody do something to you, and you call the cops, you're not wrong for that. You're a civilian.
Listen, we got into this because I just really want to know how you come up with your wrap up.
Sometimes I like
Stuff like this.
It do be stuff like this though, and I take this conversation that we having right here and figure a way out,
Manipulate it.
you know, just to flip it and kind of give you kind of 2 points, you know, 2 ways of looking at it.
You got civilians and you got street niggas.
So you got some people that might feel like Megan is a rat, and you got some people that might feel
Why
like
we went
she's
back
a
to
civilian.
this?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm just giving you, and then, you know, what you just asked me, like, so when it
It's
comes
true.
to the wrap up, how you come up with certain topics, and it's just like this, how you brought up that situation. You got some people that go, nah, Megan is a rat. She shouldn't have did that. She's street. Then you got some people that go, nah, you're bugging. She's a civilian. So when it come to me doing the wrap up, I weigh those options in, and I figure out how to play off those words.
Remember, all
And
right,
you've been so
remember,
consistent.
Look, let me ask you a question. Remember that
Oh, you
show,
doing the
hold on.
interview now?
Remember that show a long time with Cameron, and they was like, "Well, if your next door neighbor is a
This
serial
is just for the
killer."
record. This is how the whole tour go. Right? Just me
No, I'm
and
just
him
asking.
back and forth. I know you just
So
asking
look.
me, but this is what we do.
So look, is your next door neighbor Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Or
Oh my God.
are you in the room for saying the body stink over there, or the lady that was saying the body stink in that show? Was she ratting? She's like, yo, it's something smell over here. Something's going on. Was that rat? No, I'm asking.
This nigga.
No, I'm asking you. Was that rat?
Well, wait. Was the
Was the lady in Jeffrey Dahmer movie rat because she
the
smelled
body-
something?
'cause she smelled the body, she called the
I
body.
can't fuck
Was
with
she
this
right?
nigga. This is
But
why-
wait, Jeffrey Dahmer was white, so technically she wasn't ratting because it was a white man in the hood.
You're right. But she smelled the bodies. Ain't nobody.
She was like, listen,
Nigga said she a rat.
What is that?
the white man's here
Nah,
and I
she's a
smell the
civilian.
You believe there's
bodies.
a difference between civilians and street code?
Definitely. Definitely.
Of course.
A civilian doesn't understand street code.
So you don't believe Megan Thee Stallion? Let's just go back to this, and I don't care if this go viral. I'm not doing it for clickbait. I just don't give a fuck right now. But you believe she's not a civilian? Because you said twerker later. Something about twerker later. So you believe she make gangster music?
I'm gonna say this. In our culture,
And there's not no clickbait or nothing. We just don't care.
you're right. In our culture, right, we don't accept snitching, right? We don't like snitching, right? Now, also for a nigga to shoot a female, if that's how it happened to play out, that's also not cool where we come from. Niggas don't rock with niggas shooting females.
Right, yeah.
Granted, that's not cool. But I will say this. If it comes out, like we all said a little while ago, that it was her homegirl that shot her. And our culture, and they represents our culture. Megan Thee Stallion is an artist, hip hop. If it comes out that her friend shot her over pussy and dick shit that they started beefing over, right? That's hood shit. That's hood shit that they're beefing over.
Okay.
That's hood shit. If her friend wind up shooting her over some
Tory-
hood,
'cause keep it real,
because Tory from
Hizzle
both of them.
Go ahead.
If her friend shot her over some pussy and dick shit and Megan snitched, that's not cool. She's no longer a civilian then. They're beefing over pussy and dick and her homegirl shot her. That's not no civilian shit.
No, I agree with you.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. If her friend shot
It's a
her,
lie.
she's not a civilian.
No, and
You
I think
agree
that's-
now?
She's not a
And you know
civilian
what? I
no
agree
more.
with you because I feel like that's why the comments in the public is killing them.
Exactly. She's not a
Because it's
civilian
more
no more if it's the friend. If over pussy and dick types like that, it's no longer a civilian shit because you rep the culture and you in this whole shit and you're from the hood. No, you're not a civilian no more. If the friend shot her. Now, if Tory did shoot her,
now,
it's
but
some
let me
things
ask,
that got
but
to
let me
get
ask you
figured out
another
with that whole
question.
shit.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the younger era really care? Well, yeah, they care about snitching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snitch you out.
I give the young
Yeah.
boys that. They do.
They take that serious. Yeah.
You got sometimes where, you know what it is? Sometimes we start thinking people don't care or hold people accountable because of this corny ass social media shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you get tricked
It
by
looks
social media.
Yep, it looks
It
one
look
way.
like
Yep.
the snitch niggas is doing this and they doing that and everything is cool and no, but really it's not like that.
Not
And you
even.
play around with the right young boys, they gonna pop your fucking head off if they catch you slipping somewhere, and we know that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
ratting, yeah.
We know that. You
Yeah,
play around
ratting,
and
yeah, ratting
the
is-
right niggas catch you, it's off with your top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Period.
can't snitch.
Yeah,
You
snitching
just
shit
can't
ain't
tell
popping.
nobody. They
You
can
know what I'm
shoot you
saying?
42 times. You just don't tell. Yeah, you're
There's so
right.
many
'Cause everything
cameras
will be over.
nowadays.
Yeah,
You just
be
gotta
over.
be easy on how you
He's
move,
right.
and you know.
Even a civilian can't tell. Like, nah, ain't even.
All right, now you playing around.
No, I'm serious.
Now you playing around. Because I saw you go from, if it was the friend, she's still a civilian. So now you
Nah,
saying,
she's a civilian, but I'm just saying, in the hip hop industry, people gonna eat you alive once they hear you told it's a rap. You know what I mean? They gonna eat you alive.
Right.
You know that. You know they gonna eat you alive. Career's over. You told career's over.
Over.
He's
Look
a
what happened to
snitch.
homeboy. They was in Dubai. The DJ nigga didn't even want to play 6ix9ine shit in Dubai. DJ nigga was like, nah, I'm not playing that shit.
And what was the kid from Philly? What was his name? Corvette. What was that song? What was the kid that had the song? And he was like, he's a rat. And Uzi took
Yeah.
Uzi got off everything. Corvette, that shit was cool.
Yes.
He's heard he's a rat. Even me, I got that off Apple. I'm like, he's a rat? All right, no more Corvette. It's fucked up, but you know, it's just the streets, man. This is how it is, man. People feel like if you do the crime, you should be able to own up to whatever you
Definitely,
did.
hell yeah.
Or, you know. But, you know, a lot of motherfuckers get to the feds and they say 43 years. And don't get me, all rats is not bitches. All snitches ain't bitches. Some of them will still kill you. But niggas hear that 43 years, fed time, it's like, not your life.
Yeah.
Who I gotta give up? The connect or the shooter? Start double thinking. You know what I mean? A lot of
Real
street
fast.
niggas is rats still too. You know what I mean?
Better believe it.
Wow, we touched on so much. So for 2023, we got music coming from y'all.
I got the Lenny Grant story dropping
Yeah,
as well.
I got
My
the
man got the loyalty dropping. And we got a project drop. We don't even know the name of this shit yet, but we know it's about the whole overseas experience. So motherfuckers gonna definitely enjoy this shit.
European time, or maybe
I like that too.
No.
I'm not mad
What
at
happened
that.
with the
Maybe on
caviar
European
pancakes?
It might be called caviar
That's
pancakes
cool.
I think
too.
it
I'm
could
not
be
gonna
called
lie. My boy
caviar
been branding the
pancakes.
caviar pancakes real.
Yeah, the caviar pancakes.
I'm not gonna lie, that's-
European time.
I mean, you can't let it go.
I like caviar pancakes.
I
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
try
lie.
that.
You know, we always say thanks 50.
But now 2023 gonna be definitely a busy and an entertaining year.
You know, shout out to all the people that show love. Shout out to all the haters.
Definitely, man.
Shout out to everybody. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm smart enough to. I'm media trained. You can't clickbait us. We're not
Definitely.
stupid.
And when, in the media, they said don't talk about what? This shit we talk about
Don't
what
talk
we see.
about religion and
The
politics.
politics.
Leave me out of it. You know
That's
what
how
I mean?
Kanye fucked up his
You don't
money.
end up like
Oh, so he did fuck up. You feel like he did fuck up.
who?
Clearly.
Who, Kanye? I think Kanye was just. I don't think he's really a street nigga like that. So I think he was one of them niggas that.
Now we back to that topic, street niggas.
No, I'm just keeping it real. His shit is the college dropout. Niggas I know don't even finish high school.
I like
I'm
that
just keeping
point.
I'm just keeping it real. So it's like he came up different,
That's
and
a
it seemed
fact.
like, you know, when his mom. In my opinion, I don't like to clickbait or nothing, but when his mom passed away, it just seemed like, you know, sometimes
He got
death
a little,
affect
yeah,
people
yeah.
different. And I'm not making no excuses. A lot of shit he said is dumb shit. But what I'm saying to you is like, we the high school dropouts, nigga. You the college niggas. Where we from, niggas don't. And I'm not trying to glorify it. Where we from, niggas don't even.
For different reasons.
Make
Not even
that
because,
far.
yeah, totally.
Niggas be college. I'm happy my daughter in college, but I ain't go to college. We ain't even go to school. Like high school, we was selling drugs. So we was the high school dropouts. We didn't even make it to the college dropouts.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes shit just, you know, I think people pick and choose though. That's what I don't like about the industry.
Yeah.
Me, I'm to the point where for 2023, I don't give a fuck. You ain't got y'all don't fuck with me anyway.
Talking New York is back, nigga. Fuck wrong with these
I
niggas,
didn't give me a
nigga.
record, so you could ask me. I don't care. There's a couple of niggas, man. I don't care about all that. Like, I'm different. I
Kanye
don't
was
do it for
fucking
no.
with me before, man, but
Listen.
I ain't gonna front went a little left.
Listen, I ain't never
That's
getting a
when him and
record
Kim
from none
K
of
was,
these
yeah.
niggas.
Oh.
Let me tell you something about this music shit, and I'm gonna keep it real before I end this note. Down south niggas send me features faster than New York niggas. And I fuck with some of these New York niggas. I rep New York all the time, but niggas be like, New York, New York, New York. I got features from Boosie, Yo Gotti, and Waka Flocka more than some of your favorite New York artists. Well, Murda always came.
Come on, you know how we do. Come on, man.
People pick and choose. Some niggas gonna fuck with you, some niggas not. I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta fuck with me. I didn't come in this game with you, nigga. Y'all niggas worry about brunches and being here. I never worried about red carpet or none of that shit. That shit was, as long as I could feed my family, I got out the hood, I'm good. I still stay humble and stay grounded. That's why I like Murda. He the same way. He's still humble and fucking and grounded. You know what I'm saying? He on a Learjet FaceTime playing rock, paper, scissors with his youngest son. I'm like, damn, niggas don't even know that side of it. I'm next to him like, yo, you an ill nigga. His youngest son like,
you play numbers?
Yeah, they playing rock,
My
paper,
kids
scissors.
love
You know
rock,
what I mean?
paper, scissors shoes. My youngest 5 and 2.
That's what's gangster to me, taking care of kids. And that's what I learned from Fifth, the morals and the principles from the streets. Take care of your kids, you know, stay out of trouble. You know, them murder cases cost money, nigga. Them bodies cost 50,000, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Them scamming cases cost money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them gun cases cost money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everything costs money. And if you ain't got it, what's the system gonna do? Gobble you up. So the niggas we talking about, Megan and Tory, they got money. They can fight whatever. They good.
Yeah, they good, man.
There's people that don't got no money. Think about all the people that stuck on the island. Shout out to everybody locked up for the holidays, because this is the toughest time, especially on rightness.
Free my nigga Rod Diggs, free Debo Brown, man. Free the gang, man. Free T.
Free my nigga Haas. Free CB. Free
all,
Deadeye.
man.
Free Casanova. Free who else?
Young Thug, Gunner, free all
Crippy, free Young Thugger, free Gunner, free everybody that's locked up in the system for the holidays, preferably Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because niggas don't know. That's what I'm talking about. These niggas ain't no college dropouts. These niggas, you know what I'm saying? School of hard knocks. That's all we know. So look, he did songs with Rod Diggs. I was surprised to hear niggas knew about Rod Diggs overseas.
Did Mark. That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna. They pulled up in front of the hotel bumping that shit. Nigga like, what the fuck?
Dreams do come true.
Wow. I thank you guys. The vulnerability here, though, I feel like, again, we don't get that in the industry today. We don't get people that want to talk about pancakes.
They're going to be mad at him because of the wrap-up anyway.
He's supposed to be on the wrap-up, but I think he switched his mind on
No, I get it. I'm very disrespectful.
That'll be fire. Let's go.
I'm not getting Tory Lane's feature. I'm not getting Megan, I like you though. My daughter like. I'm not getting Megan. I'm not getting none of that. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just come up here, be me. I don't care. Life is short. You only gonna live one life and just live it. We don't do it for clickbait. We don't do it for clout. I just started doing interviews. And I just got to a point where I'm like, yo, you know what? I got to work like 50. I can't just sit in the crib on my ass and just wait for shows and shit like that. I got to go out here and let people know this is me all the time. This is him all the time. That's why we get along so good.
Definitely.
And look, I love Banks. But when I'm on the road with him, Banks is more like Batman. He used to stay in his room. This motherfucker.
Shout out to Banks.
Yo, listen, this motherfucker, we going to see the Mona Lisa. We got
phone out. Phone out.
We popping champagne in Switzerland. We at the Eiffel Tower looking out for to make sure we don't get pickpocketed. We fucking in Switzerland eating cheese. We in Belgium eating Belgian waffles.
We arguing who over trying to take the best picture.
Yeah, he's trying to take my picture.
He trying to jack. No, he be trying to jack my picture.
Come on.
You hear me?
I'm sorry, I believe him because you already said he's doing with the phone out.
We mad because 50 keep winning Uno on the
You
chat.
ain't never lied.
Like, yo, this nigga's lucky in everything, man. You know? So that's what life is about. Belgian waffles in Belgium. Cheese in Switzerland.
Definitely, man.
I'm fucking good weed in Amsterdam.
Definitely.
Paris looking at the Eiffel Tower.
And laughing every day and making money, man.
Laughing every day.
Different parts
that's what life is about. And that's look, one guy on the show said I was bragging. To him, it's not bragging. It's just showing people in the community.
That's right.
There's more than just your block.
That's right. That's right.
There's a Michael Jordan on Rikers Island. There's a fucking 50 murder Yayo on Rikers Island. This nigga up north. It's just the opportunity because a lot of people are stuck in the hood and they don't have the chance. They don't have the chance. And if they do have the chance, they got to watch out because they are artists.
And I'm sorry, Yayo, there's artists with the chance. But because of something you guys really pinpointed, not listening to the older guys, not taking advice, they don't have that chance that you guys had. They're not going to get this far.
Look, once you get to a certain level, it's like a video game. You know, you're going from one stage, you get to second stage, and it's not bye-bye to the hood. You go to the hood anytime and show love. People show me love, but you can't just be there. It's bigger than that. You're not the same person. You know, it's different.
This was absolutely classic. Thank you guys.
Come on now, thank y'all.
Love everything you guys have done. Man, this is
how we do. Green light.
Absolutely amazing.
Shout to This Is 50.
Come on, this is 50. You know the
We
vibes.
still on European time. We love
Definitely
you guys
is.
here. Thank you, 50. I'm getting my shirts made this year. I don't know what to buy you for Christmas because you love everything. Happy New Year's. Wrap-up's coming. Everybody's going to hate
Wrap-up's coming. Let's
Thanks.
go.
Everybody's going to hate him every year to wrap up. Free
I'm
everybody.
cool. I'm cool with my green light gang.
Yes.
Nigga, fuck all these other niggas.
You heard it here.
cool,
You heard it here.
This interview going viral.
I'm good.
It's going
Fuck
viral.
all these other
You
niggas.
not crazy, man. It's going viral. We don't do it for
these
clickbait.
niggas. Definitely
We just don't
nigga.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
50.
what it is.
And we're out, right?
Yo, Justina
go.
Love.
Toast. Fifth.
We outta
Murda
here.
vibes, nigga.